Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to go over the AM Silver Bullet on Friday, September 22nd. So before we get to the chart here, before it starts here, I'm just going to pull up the Kraken Silver Bullet indicator. Again, you can get this, it's coming out soon. It's going to be free in the Discord group. If you go to the link below in the description of this video is the link to join the Discord group. That is also free. We do live streaming in there. There's a lot of people sharing their trades in there. We also do some teaching in there as well. So I'm releasing the Kraken Silver Bullet indicator in the Discord group only. It is invite only as well, and so I need your information. And if you go in the announcements section of the Discord group, there's a form to fill out so I can get the information that I need to give you access to the indicator. So this is the indicator. I'm going to move it to the side here. The first top portion is the gray shaded area with the 8:30 opening price, the midnight line, New York midnight open line right here, and the 1:30 p.m. session price as well. You also get the Silver Bullet dark lines as well. You can trade all that through the styling, and you can also change the times. Okay, then you also do show imbalances, and then previous daily high and low. If you look down here, here's the previous daily low right there. Is where we're at. Move this back over here again. So before I come to the session here, what I want to see is I want to see where are all of the sessions, right? Have we traded through them? Let's go here. So Asia high and the Asia low is down here. So Asia low, we've already traded through the high. So move this over. So the high is there. So let's turn the low off. The high off. We've already traded through it, so we've already done it. So if we go lower, we can hit this low, right? Let's turn on the London session. Okay, so there's the London low is still available. We haven't hit it. We've taken the London high, so that liquidity has already been taken. So I'll turn that off. So price is right in here, so we want to see if it's going to take this low. Killzone 7 to 10. Let's see where that's at. All right, so let's move this back over here. Okay, so we haven't taken the Killzone out. We haven't taken that one out either. So I'm going to leave those on there. And the lunch and isn't done. So I'll leave those on. Now, if you turn this on like the PM session, it's going to show yesterday's PM session, right? There's a PM session low from yesterday. Sell side. So let's see where the high was over here. Let's see where it's at. There's a PM session high up there. So we have some of that hasn't been taken out. That actually has been taken out yesterday already. So just showing you it goes to the last one. So like the New York lunch, since it hasn't happened yet over here, it'll pull the lunch from yesterday and bring it all the way over. Okay. So you have the Killzone as a high here. That's what a target would be. Here's the New York Killzone low, and then the London low. We haven't taken that out. Here's the New York midnight open, and then we have a New Week opening gap right there. Okay. So let's see what price looks like when it does right down here. Let's move this over. Let's go candle by candle. I'm going to buy and sell. And let's see where we're at with price. Now I do see a fair value gap right there, but we're not taking that because we don't have a market structure shift. I need this candle right here broke first. So let's see what happens here. Okay, that does break that right there. I don't want to see that New York Killzone taken out yet. Okay, so if it takes this out, my trade's over. I'm not getting in this trade because I want to see my target is the New York Killzone, right? That's a high that I'm aiming for. Obviously, price didn't take out this London low, and it has a market structure shift. Now we're looking up. What are we aiming for? New York Killzone, New Week opening gap right here, right? Everything else has been taken as far as session liquidity, so now we're just looking for highs and lows on the higher time frame charts. But right now, that's my two targets. Now, yes, if you zoom in here, yes, you can see that there's a fair value gap right here, and it gets traded through. So this would be an inversion. You also have one right here that'd be an inversion, and this candle right here, take it to go short. But my narrative is I'm aiming to go long, go higher, right? So could you take this down, but where would you aim for? The London low? You can. You could take that. That's, more than 5 handles. You can trade it. So in the 1-minute chart, you can go, you can go for shorts, you can go for longs. My narrative right now is I'm trying to see if it didn't take out this low here, London low, and made a market structure shift. My bias is bullish. So I'm pulling my fib from high to low, low to high, whatever, to get my equilibrium. And so I'm looking for something in this area. I don't want to take a short to go short. I'm looking for long, so I'm looking for something in this area. What I got is a fair value gap right here. So I'm going to remove that. Just showing you narrative, right? So you can look at that, and I know I'll get comments that say, hey, why didn't you take that to go short? Well, my narrative is to go long. So I'm not looking for shorts. So yeah, it could have worked out. That's great, but that's not what I'm aiming for. So that's why I'm looking for something to be in discount. So I'm going to buy 2 there, put my stop and my position on here. I'm aiming for the New York Killzone. That's 12 handles, right? My stop is only 3 right here. 5 doesn't get us down to close to it, but why risk it? There's 3 right there. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm going to reduce this to 1. Where would my partial be? Probably under this fair value gap right here. This would be where I would be looking for my partial. Right here. Somewhere in there, above that. When I close above that, I'd be looking to take a partial. Almost taken out. Almost taken out. All right, feeling better now. So I want to show you why I'm feeling better now, because you have a fair value gap right here that is now an inversion fair value gap. So if price comes back in this, you could take another long to go higher. I'm not going to. I'm just showing you. It's like right there, you could have taken a long. Trades back through. I mean, look at that. There's my partial, so I'm going to sell 1 there. Where's my stop go? Trailing stop. Right here, right now. I'm going to take the fib off, just so you know. That's what we were doing, looking for equilibrium. And on the fib, also, our trade right in here, optimal trade entry. If you just noticed that as well. So we're in optimal trade entry, fair value gap, and we're in a good range. Bodies tell the story. So optimal trade entry from 0.62 to 0.79, 0.7 being ideal. It does hit that perfectly right in there. So really good trade setup right there. All right, so we're going to flatten there. Okay, let's see how high it goes, if it hits the new week opening gap or not. One thing I like to work on is my exits. Instead of just taking a flat number or an even number like 12 handles, I like to leave a runner to go see if we get this new week opening gap. Because I'm noticing that when we do these session highs and lows, that when it kind of sometimes goes to the next new week opening gap, and so they're just really good targets to maybe leave a runner on. Might have to start doing that on my live account, not my Apex account. I'm just going to keep going and see if it does hit it or not. It's taken a while, and it does hit it right there. Okay. Let's take the trailing stop off. Let's take the position off. Okay. So we saw that we had the London low here, and price didn't take it out, but did have a market structure shift to go higher. We had the New York Killzone high right here. And so when we had pulled our fib from high to low, and we got our optimal trade entry right here, which was a fair value gap as well, we took our trade to go long and took our partial above a fair value gap right here, about 60%. Price came back, tapped this new week opening gap, and then took out our target, our TP target. It did eventually trade up to this new week opening gap over here, but I wouldn't want to sit through all of this to get to that. So we just took our TP there at 12 handles. So that is your AM Silver Bullet for September 22nd using the Kraken Silver Bullet indicator.